11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think Zerafa won it!
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano. Smile from Sammy Pacquiao. Oh, counter
Thanks to those joining me live and those that have joined me on the archive. Hey guys, I have not been live in a minute. I've been extremely busy, but I just wanted to go ahead and do this live here for you. Of course, I seen I've seen the drama that happened down under. Literally, that fight was happening when I was starting my work shift, so I didn't get to actually just watch it. But my God, as soon as I had a moment, I'm like kind of anticipating and expecting Nikita Zhu to be the winner here. Well, although there's always that well, maybe he didn't win. Did Zerafa pull it off? I'm checking the results and I'm like, what is going on? Why is everyone shading on Zerafa? What's man, I know they don't like to do it, but everyone's calling him out. Like the words they're using are not words I'm going to use, but they were using words like coward, POS, disgrace, just not very kind words directed. And I know he's maybe not the most guy, but these were very strong words. I'm looking at the box rec. I'm looking at no contest. I'm seeing the footage of Tim Zhu just going at him in the ring. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? And as soon as I heard I kind of realized it was a headbutt. He was hurt, I guess, and they stopped it. I'm going to be honest, just before I even look at anything, before I even saw it, before I even saw Zerafa say that he can't see, to be honest with you, I was kind of just mentally ready to get on people, right? I was mentally ready to just be like, you guys come on, these guys go out there, they put it on the line. You know, it was an accidental headbutt. Shit happens. I know it sucks. That's kind of where my mind was at, low key. But I'm an information guy. I'm like, I gotta look at my information. I finally see it. Well, actually, just to go in order. First, I saw the ref. I tell the ref I can't see. Or not the ref. I'm sorry, the doctor. He made it clear. I can't see. It was clear. So that's already a first red flag. That wasn't a good look already, right? And I'm looking at him. I'm like, where's the blood, bro? I don't see any blood. What's going on? Then I saw the actual headbutt, right? I saw when they clashed, and I'm like, that doesn't look that bad. And then then finally I see the post-fight interviews where he's denying that he said it. I mean, it was just getting worse and worse. This is the way it was. While I was looking up the information, it just got worse and even more worse, and then even more. It was just bad. And this is embarrassing, bro. Now, somebody may say, who am I to say he's embarrassing Australian? That's not me. That's what the Australians are saying, bro. I'm being nice compared to what I'm reading. What they're saying about Michaels, it's insane, bro. Zerafa probably needs to move out of Australia. He needs to find another home. Go move somewhere else. Go to New Zealand or something. Go hide out for a moment. Shout out to LT and JYO21. How's it going, brothers? Go hide out, brother. Find a place to go. I don't know. Like I don't. I was watching because I didn't watch it live, so I wasn't there like watching like the whole thing go down. But I was listening to Lyndon from Boxing Deep Dive, and he said that he had to stay in the ring till more people left, so he could safely make it to the back. That's bad, bro. I've heard like in third world countries when dudes like potential riots and the crowd like turning on, like I've heard like that. But a country like Australia, like the Australians were like that, like that's crazy. They're fed up if it reaches that point, right? Australians used to be pretty cool, chill people. I mean, this is insane, bro. But this has been a. I can't really blame No Limit. This is out of their control. Okay. But it's just been some bad luck. First, the Paro fight with Donovan gets completely postponed, canceled, whatever, and it's done. Like that fight's it's dude. You know, I mean, that fight gets completely canceled, and then, man. So that kind of derailed their co-main. I mean, if you had that fight, let's say Paro would have won, like it might have helped out a little bit, but you know, and then this happens. It's terrible. And I'm looking at just the post-fight interviews. I don't know what the fuck Zerafa's on about, bro. Now, look, I didn't take the headbutt, so you may say, well, who am I? I saw it like under the eyelid, but like. I mean, when were you lying? Were you lying to the doctor? Were you lying after in the post-fight interview? Or like what? Because it can be both. It can be you couldn't see, and then I didn't say it. It was a little blurry. Like, bro, it doesn't matter what you said. We know what you said though. But if you would have said, even if that was true, it was blurry. That's still not good, bro. That's a very good way of not letting the fight continue. I mean. I don't even know what else to say at this point. I am like this is absolutely atrocious, and Michael Zerafa. There's really no incentive for anybody to for us to have him on our TV screens. Like it's just there's no incentive. At the end of the day, I know the fight was on Australia, but it's a worldwide sport. Like you know, I mean, there's no incentive to promote any event with Michael Zerafa as a headliner, that's for sure. Zero. Right? And at this point, because we already know you're not, every time you step up, you get beat. We know that. But at the very least, something a fighter could carry with them is, hey, like no matter what, I always go out on my shield, or I always bring it. You're gonna get your money's worth when you see me win, lose, or draw. It's not even that now. So what incentive does anybody have to put Michael Zerafa on like that? I would not blame No Limit at all. They just drop all ties with them. Period. Keep in mind, I need to reiterate this. I went in as soon as I read what I read, and even seeing the fan reactions and everything. I already low key had the mentality of, I think it seems to me people are exaggerating. Headbutts are bad. Let me look at this, and then I looked at it, and I don't even understand like what. It just started getting worse. It was terrible. Kane Mack, how's it going, brother? These thought this is what No Limit deserves. Rip off merchants? Damn. And it's bound to happen eventually. And now, look, did they put all their eggs in one basket? Yes. No Limit put all their eggs in one basket. And I don't think it was their full intention. They were trying to put power on, but like, I mean, the card didn't really set the world on fire either. You know what I mean? But man, this was a tough. If I'm honest, K-Mac, this was a tough break for them. If I'm just having a hard time bashing them because this was not their intention, right? The power fight was a really good fight, out of their control. The fight's postponed. I don't know. They couldn't find somebody else to fight Paro, but it just is what it is, right? And it's. I guess the rugby guy got a knockout. If I read that correctly, so that there you go. I guess. You know what I mean? I think that was a rugby guy. So at least you got that. I don't know if you're excited about that, but you got that. But I can't. It's. I would be pissed, bro. If I was a promoter, I'd be fucking pissed, bro. I'll be fuming if I was the promoter here. I mean, this was like, what are we doing? Michael's been waiting for this moment for years, and he's there, dude. And you're gonna. The perception is you checked out, right? That's how people are gonna look at it. You checked out. You don't want to be in there. But as a fighter, even if it wasn't what you expected, even if I saw Nikita say he underestimated me, and I think he wanted to check out. And the thing is, I do believe there's some truth to that. We don't know for sure. I'm not in his head, but even if that's true, even if you're in there and it's like, man, this guy's better than I thought, he's stronger than I thought, whatever it is, dude, you gotta. I mean, fuck it. Even if you're gonna take a beating, take your beating like a man, bro. Like this is what you signed up for, right? You have a duty to a degree to give it your best here. This is what people are paying for, $70 to watch Michael Zerafa headline an event. Your money's guaranteed. You gotta step up a little bit here. It's fuck. It's not what I expected, but I'm gonna have to. And I seen fighters that maybe it wasn't what they expected, but they still kept swinging. They still kept going. Right? You can't just fuck it. I'm not gonna psychoanalyze the guy. I'm just gonna throw a wild guess out here. This is just how I feel about it. I think he realized where the fight was going. And I think he thought he could pull a fast one here. That's what I think. He thought, well, they'll blame the doctor, not me, and I can still save face. Maybe prepare better next time, or maybe go another route, or whatever it is, because it's all the evidence points to that direction. All of it. First, you can't see. Like, you made it clear you couldn't see, bro. And I don't want to hear, I didn't know the ref would stop it. Yes, you did. The ref, and even when they told you, well, we're going to have to go no contest, you said, yes, okay. I mean, you kind of, it's just, before he asked you, said you couldn't see, then he asked you, and then you clarified you couldn't see. That's going to leave the doctor no choice. The ref stops it. And then what? You're like acting surprised. Like, you don't know what the hell happened. Like, I just couldn't believe this happened. I seen, and I'll talk about it in a little bit, similar situations, but not to this degree. Right? Like, this was another level. If you can't do that, be shocked like everybody, go up to Nikita, man, I can't believe they did this to us. And then that's the body language they was giving anyway, right? And then just be in total shock and not know why everybody's mad. And then like you're denying that you said it. Then you said, well, I did say, but what I said was that it was blurry because he was going like this to me. So I couldn't like, bro, like we know what's up. Like you know what you did. And they do post-fight interviews denying that you said it, even though you know you said it. And it's on camera and in 4K. Audio and videos never been better in the history of the world. in recording events. This is not the age to lie like that. You know, you're not going to get away with it, bro. We can hear it loud and clear. They got like those mics up in the ring and everything, so people could hear the punches. We could even hear the fighter when they go, shh, shh. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what they were going to hear you say, I can't see? And the ref's got a mic on them. The camera's got mics on them. We're going to hear it, bro. What's going on? So, and it wasn't like you were able to be in your corner, chilling for a little bit. Maybe you had too much time to think about it. I really don't know. Right? His time is up, says Kane Mack. No disrespect, but he took the opportunity he had to get out of there. I think he tried to pull a fast one. I just think that's what happened, if I'm honest. And you guys know I will defend a fighter, even if it's the unpopular thing to do, if I feel there's something to defend. All right? Even if I don't like them. But I can't defend this. I went in with trying to find something to defend him with, and I found nothing. It just the evidence made him look worse. So that's the conclusion I came up with. And if that's what you're going to do, you know how many fighters would just cherish a moment, an opportunity like that. We've seen guys that were big underdogs against Nikita Zoo, and they went in the ring, and they may have lost, but they went in there, and maybe they hurt them, maybe they had some moments, maybe they dropped them. They poured their hearts and souls just because they had that opportunity. And they went out on their shields, or they took them the distance, whatever it is, right? You know how many fighters would just give whatever it is to be on a no-limit fight card in Australia? Never mind the main event, and never mind against a zoo. Like, this is such a big opportunity. It's such a wasted opportunity, and you squandered it. And you leave with nothing. Like, you don't even leave with the, hey, man, Zerafa, yeah, he lost, but hey, man, he showed some heart, or he gave it his best. We can't even say that. Like, this is sad, bro. You know, like it's. I've seen fighters get clowned or ridiculed after losses, but people will still say, "Hey, man, he's tough though. He took it." Like even that, right? And some moments that come to mind. Well, the main one I'll just compare it to is Devin Alexander against Tim Bradley, and also Nate Campbell against Tim Bradley. I didn't like either one of those. Nate Campbell claims he was seeing black spots or something like that. And I think I don't know. That's a difficult one, but Devin Alexander, same thing. He forgot which side it was, by the way, like in the middle of the interview. But he was trying to play it off, but that's another guy. It was kind of very similar to that. But they never changed the story, though. They always stuck to whatever they said, for the most part, and that's where Zerafa fucked up, bro. He just kept the story. Like, I can't see. What do you guys want me to do? I can't see. Because if he would have done that, he would have still been shredded by many people. A lot of people wouldn't have bought it. A lot, like whatever it is, right? But a higher percentage of people would have been like, "Hey, man, like maybe he's right. Like maybe he couldn't see. What do you want the guy to do?" Right? He was headbutted, headbutts hurt. I mean, maybe he should have said he saw black spots or whatever. He should have stuck to the story. Period. I can't see, bro. You know, like, I don't know what you guys want from me. I can't see. It was accidental. I can't see though. Like, I don't know, right? It would have still been bad, but it would have been better than this. Because he did it, and then he tried to like change the story, try to play the part. I don't know. Sad day. He did his best, Devin Alexander. Look, Devin Alexander still got opportunities after that Tim Bradley fight. He still went on. I think he was it Matisse that he beat, and then he continued, and then he beat who who was it that no, he lost to Khan, but he did get another fight. He got another fight, but he lost to Amir Khan. Oh, he beat Maidana. Like, that's who he beat. He beat Marco Maidana. Like, he still had a career after that, but in Michael's case, man, I think he's out of chances here, man. I don't think a genie come out of a bottle and grant him another main event like this. Is Zerafa can pull off another opportunity at this scale. Holy shit! But at best, co-main. That's it. At best, like he would have to be on a card that's stacked, and he's not in the main event to be back on the card. In my opinion, horrible. One of the worst. Just a fighter that found an early exit, and that's what it looked like to me, if I'm honest. I can't prove that. I'm not in his head, but that's what it looked like. So we'll leave it at that. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.